Hey guys, this is Eric with the Garage Games. I'm here to talk to you about this year's Worldwide WOD Gym Resolutions 2014. For those of you who were around last year, you did the event last January. It is the exact same event as promised. The same 3 workouts every single year. So we'll do them this year, and then 2015 we'll do the same exact 3 workouts. You get a shirt kind of like this one from last year, where you get a spot to write your times in, so that way you can have a record of those times. You can wear them around, and you can crush those times this year or the next year, etc., 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 which is awesome. So that's why the name resolutions, right? Because we have this resolution to get better, to get more fit. You know, the new year, a new you, a new better you. So the WODs, just like last year, we've got Helena, Kinaa, and Grace. So Helena, as you might guess, is a version of Helen. It's kind of an upside down Helen, so as the RX will go, starts with kettlebell swings. Well, we all start with kettlebell swings, I should say that. We go from 21 kettlebell swings to 12 pull-ups over to 100 double unders in the RX division and many other of those divisions as well. We'll have single unders as well for other divisions, and then we will also have squats for the beginners. I don't want to go through all of those specific rep counts because there's a lot of divisions, so you can look at those online. No problem to see those and figure out exactly what you're doing. And the scorecard is already up, and they're on the scorecard too, so you can see how the scorecard will score you. So the movements, kettlebell swing is going to be the same across the board as far as that standard, where the kettlebell is going to go between the legs at the bottom of the pelvis, and it's going to go up over your head, just like what you would expect to see from any normal kettlebell swing, showing some ear and also having straight arms at the top. The next movement we have are pull-ups. Pull-ups, as all pull-ups should be, they are full extension of the arm at the bottom of the movement and chin over the bar at the top of the movement. Not chin to the bar, chin over the bar. Make it really easy. You are all going to be judging each other in this event, so make it easy. Get that chin over the bar. No sense messing around. And then double unders, of course. The rope passes twice under for every jump. Single unders, it passes once under for every jump. And then finally, the squats for beginners. Now, granted, in the beginner division, we want everyone to have a great time. But we still have to hold some level of a movement standard so that it's equal across the board. So what I recommend is that you have that individual give you their full depth squat before they start the workout. Hopefully it is the full depth, but if they can't get down to full depth no matter what they do, try to coax them down, push them down, get a partner on their back, and they still can't get down there, then we're going to go ahead and take what that depth is that they have and go ahead and let that one slide. But don't let them get worse over time in their workout. Continue to hold that line, that standard of their best depth. So that's Helena. The workout is absolutely awful compared to Helen when you're running. The double unders just stink. So enjoy this and have a good time. The next one, Kinaa, a lot like Karen. This one is the same workout for all of the divisions. It doesn't change at all. It is a 5-minute workout. We have 60 sit-ups as a buy-in, and the sit-up standard is that the hands will touch the ground behind the head. That is the open side of the sit-up. And then the elbows will either wrap around the knees so that the inside of the elbows touches the knees, or if you have your knees splayed out, your legs open, then the outside of the elbows have to come in and touch the inside of the knees. So either the inside of the elbows to the outside of the knees, or the outside of the elbows to the inside of the knees. That's how we figure that you've gotten that full range sit-up. There is no anchoring of the feet. The feet are not to be anchored, not to be underneath any kind of device, anything to help you to do the sit-up. Also, you cannot grab your thighs for assistance. No grabbing of the hamstring, no reaching and pulling on your clothing. You have to make these sit-ups count on your own. So the score, if you get nothing but sit-ups, so 60 sit-ups is the buy-in, and then you'll go to wall balls. Let's say the time runs out and you've got 55 sit-ups done, your score is a 0. I'm sorry. So the goal for some might just be to get 60 sit-ups. After the 60 sit-ups are done, you do wall balls for time. Any weight wall ball, it doesn't matter. The height for men, 10 feet, for women, 8 feet. And what you'll get for a score will be a total load, meaning your volume of weight accomplished. The weight of the wall ball times the reps equals your score. So you pick a 20-pound wall ball, and you can bring a wall ball of your own to the gym. You got a 30-pound wall ball you want to use? Bring it. We don't care. As long as we know and it can be verified that that is the weight, then that's fine. So any weight wall ball you want, go ahead and bring that, and you're just going to go ahead and rep those out for whatever time is remaining until time is called at the end of that AMRAP. Again, same for every single division. Leaving the last workout, which is grace. Now, I call it the last workout. I do want to touch on that right now. There is no prescribed order because some of these event hosts will have 100 to 150 competitors, and they might need to start multiple workouts at the same time. We recommend the order of Helena, Kinaa, and then Grace, but it's okay if that order is different from competition to competition. So Grace, it is exactly as the Grace that we know. It is 30 clean and jerks, which don't have to actually be jerks for time. So the weight will be different. Go ahead and check that out. We've got that all up on the site for you so you can see what weight you're using for the class, the division that you're registered for. But it's simply from ground to the rack position. There's got to be a pause there. And then from shoulder to overhead. It is not a snatch. There is a pause, or at least a momentary stopping of the bar momentum at the rack position. 30 for time. That's it. Now, we have time caps on these workouts as well. If you get to the time cap, there will be a place to enter the reps that have been accomplished in the amount of time that was allotted, so you still get a score for all of the work done. The only time you don't get a score for all of the work done is the sit-ups buy-in into Kinaa. So the movement standard then, obviously for the last workout for Grace, is simply that at the end of the movement, there is full extension, a moment of full extension, not a standing, paused, locked out full extension. This is Grace. We are trying to blast through this thing. So a moment of full extension of every joint in your body. Well, at least the elbow, shoulder, hip, knee. All right, those are the movement standards. Have a great time. Make sure that you push yourselves really, really, really hard, because in the end, the only thing that really matters is that you beat you. Happy 2014 to all of you guys. Have a great time. Eric is out.